Where am I?
We are in a shared mind space. It is a neutral place that belongs to neither you nor I.
That voice. Lambda.
I will expel you from this place and seize control of your mind space. And eventually, your body will come under my full and complete control. In exchange for becoming my vessel, I will permit you a place in my mind so that you might witness the birth of this new world. This process will allow the world to become whole again. This process will make me complete.
Complete?
Never again will anyone be permitted to cause me pain. I have been pursued for my entire life, and this process will grant me peace. I will finally be able to rest.
What's happening?
That voice.
Asbel.
Richard, you must stay still.
Is he... Has he been taken over?
I don't know. We've been hearing two voices for a while now. One of them is definitely Asbel, but the other one is probably...
Lambda.
I think that Sophie allows us to hear them somehow.
Curses. He is probably trying to take over Asbel's mind. I hate to admit it, but Lambda responded most strongly to my feelings of anger and resentment. I thought that meant we understood each other, that we could help each other. But in the end, our mutual feelings caused far more harm than good. However, in Asbel's case...
Asbel.
So those visions we saw were your memories, right?
Did you enjoy watching my painful past? Was it satisfying to see your enemy suffer?
I took no satisfaction in seeing your pain. I'm not like that. I know that your past was filled with terrible things. But that's no reason for you to do this. That's why.
You overcame your pain, so I should be able to overcome mine. Is that what you're trying to say? Human beings are cruel and greedy creatures, but above all, arrogant. You pretend to care for those who suffer, while in fact looking down upon them. Do not try to sway me, human. I know your thoughts better than even you do.
It's true I don't know my own thoughts very well, but to be honest, you're doing an even worse job than me this time. I didn't say anything about you overcoming your pain alone, did I? Some things require the help of others. So if we join forces and work together, we can accomplish anything. I truly believe that.
Work together? Really? Only foolish humans fall for such pathetic words.
You're right, you know. It's true. Human beings can be pathetic. And me? Well, I'm about as human as they come. But we're more than that. We can be so much more than that. And you know it's true. Misunderstandings led to tragedy. And that in turn led to even greater tragedies. Is continuing with that cycle what you want to do with your life? Behind all the tragedy lies your sadness. And the actions that you took because of that sadness only made you even more alone. Cornell wanted more for you. He didn't bring you up just to make you suffer.
Cornell told me to live, even though I'm not human, and even though I can't maintain a human form.
I'm just one person. I can't tell you what it means to live. However, I do know this. Cornell wanted more than anything to show you as much of the world as he could. He wanted you to learn, and he wanted you to live. I know you've learned nothing but pain and sadness so far, and I'm sorry. But there's so much more the world has to offer. That's the world Cornell wanted you to see. I know that's what he wanted for you.
The world he wanted me to see.
Come on, Lambda. Let's you and I go see what the world has to offer. We can be as one, and you can see the world through my eyes.
I would consume you. In time, your space would fade and disappear.
You won't consume me.
It is inevitable. No human can resist me.
I'll take that chance. We'll see if I get taken over or not. You can add that to your list of things to observe.
How can you make such an offer? You could destroy me and end your troubles. So then why?
We can't destroy you without destroying Sophie as well. And besides, I have something to prove. I want you to know that humans have potential. I'll help you to understand how terrible it would be to end this world. It's not worth it. You still have so much left to learn. Now, take my hand.
And if I refuse?
Then, I guess I'll take your hand. Doesn't matter who reaches out. What matters is that the other accepts.
So you really intend to coexist with me? The moment you lapse and your guard goes down, I will absorb all that it means to be you.
Well, in that case, then I guess my guard would just have to stay up.
Very well. Then from this point forward, it will have to be a battle between the two of us.
All right. If you insist. I'm ready whenever you are.
I think I've talked for too long. Or perhaps I've finally reached my limit. Asbel, I think I'm going to sleep for a while.
Lambda. Oh no, his light is fading. No, wait! You can't just disappear! Don't go, Lambda! There are still so many amazing things left for you to do! Do you hear me? You can't just end it like this! Not when you're so close! You have to see! I have to make you see! Lambda! You must live on!
Huh? The voice has stopped.
Is Lambda gone?
My friend!
Come on!
Asbel, wake up!
Hey.
Asbel. All right! Oh, thank goodness.
Asbel.
Yeah.
Asbel, are you all right? We heard you talking to Lambda, so is he gone or what?
Sophie, what are you doing?
Something's different. This reaction is new.
So then does that mean he's gone?
I don't... No, Sharia, I don't think so. I can't destroy this Lambda. This Lambda doesn't need to be destroyed.
What does that mean? I don't understand.
Lambda said he was going to sleep. He's just asleep for a little while.
So, that means Sophie doesn't have to sacrifice herself anymore, right?
Right. All right, guys. Let's go home. Time for us to go.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Lambda, I hope you're watching. We have so much to show you.
Look! King Richard is here! Men, go and help those soldiers over there! Yes, sir! Your Highness, watch out!
Your Highness!
Sharia, what are you doing here?
I was heading to Fendel when I heard you arrived. Here, let me heal your wounds, okay?
I'll be all right. Please, just go and help the others.
Yes, Richard. Just hold still. I'll fix you right up, okay?
This is all my doing. I must make amends. I can't stand still. Not any longer. Not when there is so much left to be done. All right. Spread out, men. We must secure the area. Yes, sir! Thank you. Everyone.
Come on, Pascal. It's time. You haven't left this place in over a week. Yeah, I guess This is the only way. We just can't seem to raise this Valkanus' output, no matter what we do. So the Aleph is as difficult to extract as you thought? Looks like we can't go any higher without risking an explosion. I thought I could use the steam from hot water to power the machinery, but it didn't work out. We can't produce enough steam to make the thing function like I wanted it to. Oh, hey, Fourier! Researching the Valkanus again, I see. Yeah.
Pascal, how long has it been since you've had a bath?
I don't know. A week or something?
Pascal, that's gross!
What did I do?
You are a girl, for crying out loud. You're supposed to bathe. And even if you weren't a girl, going a week without a bath is just disgusting.
I guess I kind of get caught up in my work. But I'll shower soon, I promise.
No. Why do you hate to bathe so much?
I don't really hate it. There's just never any hot water left when I think of it.
So, if there was always hot water around, you'd bathe more often?
Always hot water around?
You're a genius! Oh my gosh, Fourier! That's it!
We can set this up so people can bathe in the water boiled by the Valkanus!
No, wait!
We can let them use it for heat and for boiling their water! So, if there were pipes running to their houses and stuff... Okay, that should do for a rough draft. Now I just have to build the thing. Sorry, Fourier, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to take a bath until this is...
Oh, yeah! What? That's it! You're taking a bath right this instant! Poisson, help me!
I don't know, Pascal. I think I'd turn myself in if I were you.
You're not getting away from me this time! Get back here before I toss you into the kettle!
Well done in there, Captain Malik.
Thanks, Hubert.
Oh no, the thanks belong to you. That was a very productive meeting.
Well, since I'm Fendel's new ambassador, I'm only doing my job.
I must say, Pascal's idea really threw me for a loop there. Pumping warm water to all of Fendel's homes and using it for heat. It's so simple, and yet so elegant. I'm sure it will serve the people well. You'll be overseeing the entire project, correct?
Yeah, it'll be pretty dangerous work. Fendel is now a freer, happier country than I could ever have imagined. We still have many challenges ahead of us, but there's no doubt that things are improving every day.
Captain Malik, I think we're seeing the dawn of a new age.
You're late, Asbel.
Sorry about that, Sophie. I couldn't get away. Come on, don't look at me like that. I'm not that late.
Look down. On the ground.
Look down? Oh!
Be careful. Don't step on them.
Oh, come on. You've got a ton of these. One little flower won't...
Don't.
Sorry.
Don't you dare crush even one of them.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. I'll be more careful. So, how's the Blossom Gale coming along?
They're almost ready. The Sopharias have been glowing for a while now.
So it's time? You know, you really did a great job with this garden. There isn't a spare inch of dirt left.
I don't want to just plant here, Asbel. I want to plant in lots of places.
Oh, hey, hold on. At that rate, the world will be nothing but Sopharias.
I had this dream. It's kind of silly, but... I dreamt I was riding in a huge blossom gale, and we went to a beautiful meadow where I fell asleep. But then, when I woke up, I was an adult. I wasn't a child anymore.
You woke up an adult?
I wonder if I'll ever grow up.
Yeah, I think you will. But hey, what do you guys think? Sopharias?
Oh, the Sopharias are... The lights are fading.
No way! Don't give up. Come on.
Hey, look! It's happening! How pretty.
Yeah, it sure is.
I wonder where they'll end up. What do you think, Asbel?
Who knows? Maybe they'll fly all across the world.
All across the world?
And there you go. This is where the original Tales of Graces ended. Like the one for the Wii that only came out in Japan. Tales of Graces F, however, has a future arc. That's what the F stands for. So there's one more arc to Tales of Graces F. And it'll be after this. It's called, what is it? Life and Lineages? Something. I'm good. But yes, I don't know if you guys remember, but I mentioned a while back that every time they showed a close-up of Asbel, I was always confused. Because I kept forgetting that Asbel didn't have two different color eyes in the beginning. Because he's got Lambda now, so now one of his eyes, his left eye, is purple. And I got used to that in the future arc, because the future arc is pretty actually long. It's actually pretty long. It's about half the length of the adult arc, I would say, or maybe even about the full length of the adult arc. It's actually pretty long. It takes quite a lot of time to beat it, or maybe it was just me. But the future arc is pretty long, so for a good portion of the game, when I was playing, you know, Asbel had two different color eyes, so when I started the new game, every once in a while they'd show a close-up of Asbel, I would always be confused, because I was so used to him with one blue eye and one purple eye. So, yeah. And then you got Production IG did the animation for this game. And after this game, for Tales of Exilia, Tales of Exilia 2, and Tales of Zestiria that's coming out soon, in Japan. It's coming out like January 26th in Japan, and we should get it 6 months later over here, which would be cool, and I want it. For those games, they switched over to Ufotable, and I like them better. I mean, Production IG does good animation when they're doing other things. Like, for some reason, the animation they do for the Tales games doesn't seem to look as good as the animation they do for, like, just look at Haikyuu. They did the animation for Haikyuu and Kuroko no Basket. I believe they or like a part of them, or they helped do the animation for Shingeki no Kyojin. They did Guilty Crown. Whatever. They did quite a lot. There's more that I can't think of right now. And all of those look really great, but when you compare it to something like Tales of Vesperia, which I think they did the animation from Vesperia, or Tales of Graces here, which doesn't look as good. And then you compare Tales of Graces and Vesperia to the animation from Exilia, and it looks like crap. Vesperia and Graces just don't have great of animation as Exilia 2, and probably will be Zestiria, because it's also going to be affordable. So, the animation is still pretty good though, and I do like Production IG, but Ufotable is definitely my current favorite animation studio. I would say thanks for watching and stuff, but this isn't the finale, even though there's credits, so I don't really know what to talk about. There was a new trailer at the Tokyo Game Show for Tales of Zestiria. Have you guys watched it? Pretty good. There's also a new trailer for the new Ace Attorney game, which it's called in Japan Dai Gyakuten Saiban? Dai Gyakuten Saiban, which is like the great Ace Attorney. Dai is like great. So, it's the one that takes place way in the past, and it's like an ancestor of Phoenix Wright, and you get to team up with Sherlock Holmes, and I'm like, fuck yes, I want to team up with Sherlock Holmes. As a side note, Sherlock Holmes in that game looks sexy, and I think I'm going to ship him with Phoenix's ancestor, so, sorry. Yep. I want to say there was like an accident error in the original Graces game for the Wii, where they, you know the cut-in screen when Asbel uses his Mystic Art? I want to say in the original they accidentally colored one of his eyes purple as if he was already possessed, or as if he already had Lambda, but he, didn't. And I want to say that was a mistake that they made in the Japanese version, which was not a mistake they had in the English version.
Once there was a young boy who discovered a lost seed. He planted it in his yard, and he took care of it every day. Over time, the lost seed grew up and blossomed into a beautiful flower. What do you think happened to the seed after that? It turned into a bright, shining star that watched over everyone. This was its way of thanking the boy who had been so very kind to it. Which star was it? Well, it's the one we all know best, our favorite star of all.
I'm glad I cut the video halfway there. I'm just gonna save it over this one. Because this would have been an hour episode if I hadn't cut the video halfway through this, that whole scene there. So, we save the data and it brings you to the main menu again. And then you can pick... Ta-da! You can do the Lineage and Legacies. That's what it is. That is the future arc. Now, there's also Trials of Graces that I never use. But you can load up your save file and do shit with there. I may do that eventually. But for now, we will jump into Well, not right now, because I'm done recording for the day. But later we will jump into Lineage and Legacies. You can also do New Game Plus and the museum, which I'm not sure what the museum is, but I'll check it out later. I'm at half an hour right now. But there's Tales of Graces if you had it only in Japan on the Wii. It's kind of a boring ending. I think the Lineage and Legacies add-on for Tales of Graces F makes the game a little better. It kind of ties up some loose ends. So it's a good thing they made the Graces F, and it's a good thing we got the F version and not the regular version, because if we just got Graces and we hadn't gotten Graces F, we wouldn't have gotten the whole story. But anyways, that'll be in this episode. In the next episode we'll start Lineage and Legacies. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.